G'day all, Noob-72 here. Welcome to a live episode of Nimby Rails. Now, I want to thank you, those people who watched episode 2 of World Rails. I really appreciated the amount of viewers that had a look, and I want to thank the 3 extra subscribers that I got from the views. So since the last episode I made, I've been doing a few things. I've been working on linking up southern England. So we've got a line from London to St Albans via Southend and Cambridge and Colchester. We've got a link from Bristol down to Exeter and Plymouth, and then from Plymouth over to Southampton. And then I linked, last episode I did when I made a high-speed rail from Birmingham to St Albans, but I've actually, if you look at this, I've actually moved it down to London. And then I built this was fun, I built the line from Birmingham to Belfast. Now that was fun because I had to go over the water. Now, so today in this stream, I'm hoping to link Birmingham to Liverpool, Manchester and Leeds, up to Newcastle, then on up to Edinburgh and Glasgow. So, and that's what I want to do. I will link up Northampton to Leeds as well later on, but I'm just going to use a normal rail. And I'm also going to link up Oxford to Reading to Northampton via Oxford. And then also Gloucester to Birmingham. And I do apologise if I've said that incorrectly. So Gloucester to Birmingham via Worcester. And also the Rugby line, or the Northampton line, to Leeds is also going to take in Leicester as well. Norwich is going to be out here on its own, but I'll probably link that up to Ipswich. Alright, so let's get this started. So we'll whack down some lines. So we'll put a line here in Liverpool, a train station in Liverpool. These are all going to be underground lines. That way I don't have to stuff around with things. So we'll put a line here in London, in Liverpool. Make it around, oh wait, whoops, try this again. It was too short, so let's try this again. There we go, Lime Street. It says Lime Street, but it's Liverpool. Then we're going to go to Manchester. So we'll go here. Actually, this looks like the heart of Manchester, so we'll put it here. There. Now, we were then going to go up to Leeds. Here. There we go. Then Newcastle upon Tyne. So where are we going to put this? Here maybe? Around about here. This looks like the heart of Newcastle. I'm not sure. I haven't even been to the Newcastle in oh wait, I see a problem. We're going to have to change that and have it running north-south. It's a bit too long. There, that's better. So we got that there. Then we're going to go up to Edinburgh. Oh, that's way too long. that'll be plenty of space. And then over to Glasgow. And then we'll whack that here. There we go. Glasgow. Now let's start getting our line in. Let's get our line. Oh, we need to build another platform in Birmingham actually. So let's whack this down here. Like that. I think it might be overlapping too much actually, so let's try this again. We might put it here, start it there, so it doesn't overlap with the other platform by too much. There. Now this one will need to get, yeah, so this line will need to go so we'll get the line in, so it's this one here, and this one's going to go to Liverpool, I think we might need to build the line out from Liverpool just so we know where we're meeting up. Because I want it to come this way, over the bridge, and down this way. So we might just follow the line here, because I'd say this line's going to go to Liverpool, going to go to Birmingham. I can't think of where else it would go. Yeah, that looks about right. Oh, I've lost the line. Ah, there we go. Hey, this is fun. Come on, you can do this. Alright. And then this will be a little bit more down like that. And there's a little bit of a turn here. Now this app that I'm using, the mod that I'm using, I can't see. I'm using built-in tracks, built-in buildings. There's also another one that I'm using, but I can't remember what it's called. But it makes the scenery look more realistic instead of having all the just the yellow plain, the yellow plainness. So that's what this. I can't remember the name of the mod though. But it can be found in the workshop anyway, in the Steam workshop. But I think it looks more natural, their colours. I mean the yellow base game looks good, but I do like the green, and you know, so that's why I chose that. So we're getting that there. Going to take a while because it's a bit of distance between the two places. So where does this line go? Can we see the line? Let's just follow it from Liverpool because we've already started following it from Liverpool. But I think we've lost it. Oh no, here it is. Bit of a curve here. Down like this. There like that. I mean, I could link it straight up to Birmingham, but I like the bit of realism, like following the real lines. Where's his? Crew. Never heard of Crew. I do apologise for any British people out there that I don't know what Crew is, and I do apologise to anyone who lives in Crew. But it's not a place I've heard of, so I do apologise. So if you're watching this later and you're watching it from Crew, sorry, I do apologise. Has anyone seen the new SimWorld 5 game? Oh wow, Train Sim 5. That looks pretty good. I'm actually thinking of purchasing it, but I think I might give it I think I had that game. Or something similar to it. And I tried to play it and it wasn't like I wanted to actually build the lines and build the trains and then drive them. I like the idea of building the lines and building the trains as well. I think it goes back to the time when I was a kid when I really wanted a model train set and we just couldn't afford it, so I never had a model train set. So I think this is why I like these sort of games, because now being older I haven't got the room for a model train set, so this is the closest thing I've got to actually to doing that. I do love train games. It's just funny because when I'm doing Transport Fever I find I don't make trains. I've just not been making trains mainly because I've got to really work on how to do the signalling. So we're getting there. Where's Birmingham? Oh yeah, we're getting there. We need to actually get this train, work out where this line is going. I'm just going to build it up right now because I don't know where this line goes. It might be too long there though. There's a bit of a stretch. Sometimes it doesn't like that stretch of land, that stretch of line, that long stretch of line. That's why doing it with distance is really difficult. What was I going to say? Australia's going to be fun because there's a bit of distance there. Alright, so this is where the line is here. It's okay, so I think it goes down like this and that will go into Birmingham. Actually they both go down into Birmingham. There was a little bit of a detour here. Oh yeah, I'm on the right track now. Let's there's the line there. Let's link this one up to this line here. There, we got it now. the longest part is actually making this track, because the track can be very fiddly, and you can't just pull it all the way out and just drag a line up. It's not like that. You've got to. Now I could link these two together, because you can see the two crosses, so you can just link it like that at Stafford. I wonder where that's Stafford upon Avon. Is that where anyone who's watching this from Britain later on, tell me, is this Stafford as in where William Shakespeare was born? Or am I wrong? Or is there more than one Stafford? Let me know. I'd be really interested to find out. So that's Birmingham and Liverpool now linked up. Now we need to link up to Manchester, and we'll follow the line this way, because this has got to take us to Manchester, surely. And whoever hit that like button, thank you so much. I do appreciate it. I'm hoping the like was a like and not a dislike. I've had some people getting on and giving me dislikes, which I don't know what the point of getting on and watching my streams and then disliking them. I don't understand. Slowly get this way, this here. The distance between Liverpool and Manchester is not as great as the distance between Birmingham and Liverpool, I think. The biggest distance is going to be between Leeds and Newcastle, and then Edinburgh to Newcastle. That's going to be quite a distance as well. I do hope I'm actually going in the right direction. It looks like I am. But where does this line go? Oh yeah, it goes right into where I've linked up Manchester. So that's good. Manchester, I think that's where one of the Olympic Games, the Commonwealth Games was. What year was it? 98? I'm probably wrong. Or was it 92 or 2002? I think it might have been 2002 now that I think about it. Because Melbourne had it in 2006. And I'm pretty sure... yeah, it must be 2002. Or was it after? No, because I think 2010 was Delhi. Yeah, it must have been 2002. I remember watching it thinking, oh, geez, Manchester looks different from what I imagined it. Now, is this Corrie territory? I don't actually know where Corrie is set, whether it's Liverpool or Manchester. This is going to have to go like that. It's going to deviate from the line a little bit so that it can meet up here. There. So now we've linked Birmingham, Liverpool and Manchester. We've only got 3 more cities to go. Alright, so let's see what line. We need to find the line that goes from, and we need to find a line from Leeds. This looks like a line. I think we're just going to have to wing it from here, I'm afraid. It's sort of like do a turn this way. And then we've got to head up this way anyway, I'd say. Leeds is that way. There, that's right, I'm on the right track. I can't really tell where the line is. Ah, wait. Is that a line? And where's that going? That looks like it's going to Leeds. Oh, it gets all convoluted. I think it's right. I think it's the right line. So let's follow this line. Now that we've found it. So how many of you out there are trains enthusiasts that, you know, like trains and, you know, doing like this sort of game and playing this sort of game? What was the one I used to like? Railroads, was it, that I used to like playing? I was not very good at it though. But I did used to like playing that game. Sid Meier's Railroads. I do like Sid Meier games. Just got to make sure I don't go in the wrong area. I wonder whether we were still in Manchester here. Oh, that's not good. This has to be one of my favourite games at the moment. I know it's just some, you know, there's no shoot 'em up or action game, you know, but I just like to, you know, see everything come together and then putting the trains on it and, you know, making the money from the trains. There's something, I don't know, I just like it. I just do like it. And this is the only thing I don't like about the game is the lack of any music or any soundtrack. It gets very quiet, so that's why when I recorded the when I made the video, I make sure that I put some background. So when I edit it in Clipchamp, I actually make sure I put music in there in the background so that it's not just me talking, because it can get very, very quiet, and that's problematic. Now I actually had this running overnight last night to get this, and also while I was at work today, so that I could get the actual money up, because I knew that this was going to cost a fair bit, making this line all the way up to Edinburgh. Right now it's already, making its way to 2 billion now, and we're not even halfway to Edinburgh. Yeah, we're nowhere near Edinburgh. We got a lot of land to actually cover before we get to Edinburgh. So it's a good thing this is a streaming of the video, because it'll take the recording for hours. But the good thing about doing the video is you do have the soundtrack in the background, and you don't just hear my voice, which I think sounds the best after a while. But I do thank those of you who are watching, or come along and have had a squiz at the video. It's not, like I said, it may not be as exciting as, you know, Call of Duty or even Minecraft. You know, some element, you know, when you're doing all of the you know, killing the Ender Dragon, down in the Nether killing zombie pigmen and stuff like that, or the nether skeletons and the blazers. But it's just peaceful, like just getting things to connect. And this is what I like about it, just getting things to connect. Now, I just don't even know where I am right now. Just following this line up this way. Now, I could put some local lines in here too, but I'm not going to do that. Because the aim is really, I was building the London stations to actually get myself some money so that I could actually build the rest of the rails. So my plan is to link every capital city up by rail. Every capital city in the world up by rail. And that includes New Zealand. Now, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but it will include New Zealand. I haven't worked out how it's going to happen, but as Rachel Hunter said in the Pantene ads, or whatever ad it was back in the 90s, it will happen. We're getting to Leeds, slowly but surely getting to Leeds. Now, why do I use underground track? Mainly because I can actually just keep on building. Because you don't have the limitations of not being able to build over water, and build it. I don't really want to build over houses that are existing, so that's why I build under. It probably costs me a lot more money, but right now I'm making money hand over fist. So money's not really an object. I could have played this. I could have played this on unlimited money, but then I don't think if you're playing it on unlimited money, you can see how much each line is making. Which, yeah, it's like, I might show you the Sydney lines that I did too while I was, now that I think about it, I might show you the Sydney lines that I was working on in between video and stream. I finally linked Campbelltown up to this to Sydney. Well, actually, I linked Leppington up to Schofields. So those of you who live in the Sydney area would know what I'm talking about. It's basically a train link that links Blacktown to Campbelltown, really. Or which way are we going? Yep, we're going the right way. It's got to be wary of which way I'm going. Yep, looks about right. I think I'm doing a good job of sticking to these lines though, when it's especially where it curves. Now I think it now goes up this way. Yeah, there's a bit of a detour down that way, so we've got to go up this way to get to Leeds. If we go down this way, I think we're going to end up down in Doncaster and Sheffield. We don't want to go to Sheffield. Mr. Sheffield. Okay, I think I just aged myself by saying that. But every time I hear the name Sheffield, I think of that. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. If you're watching this later, I do want to thank all of you for watching the second episode. I really was flabbergasted at the amount of support that you've given that episode. It's basically one of the strongest videos that I've made in the last, in terms of people watching in quite a while. So I do thank you, and I do thank the people who've subscribed off the back of it, because as a creator, sometimes as a small creator, it's sometimes really disappointing when you put a video out there and you have one person or two people watching it, and then you think, I've had so much fun building this and making this video, and then zip zilch nada. And to see what I think 260 odd people have watched it so far now, and I mean a lot of that was like overnight. Actually a lot of that was earlier today. So I saw it at work when I was looking on my phone. I thought, no, that can't be right, because you see my videos don't do that well usually. But oh, is that York? How come I thought York was bigger? So let's find the line out of Newcastle. Okay, I think this is it here. So if we go like this and link it down like that, this will get us onto the we'll have to move it over to here, so then it can get here. I'm sure this is the railway line. Something's wrong. Let's just go back, because I got a bit of an error there. I don't want to build, or I don't want to stuff around and build. See, now I'm going to have a problem. No problem. I don't want to build up all this track and then find out that I've stuffed up. Now I think this track here must be underground. I didn't know that that Newcastle had an underground, but obviously it does. Or maybe I'm wrong, but these look like they're underground tracks, because they're not solid tracks like in the countryside. So let's keep gearing. Let's keep trekking. And if anyone's watching, don't hesitate to say g'day, so that I know you're having a squiz or having a look at the video. And at least I'm not talking to myself too, because it's pretty awkward when that happens. I think the line gets solid here, so I think it's no longer. I don't know. That's a number of lines there, actually. Now I need to find a track that looks like it's heading towards Leeds. Manchester Les Street. I'm trying to keep the same curvature, but it's a bit difficult at this. Scale, the how far I've zoomed out, it's a bit more difficult to actually keep the curvature the way it has been, but I'm trying to keep it as close as possible. It's just a bit more difficult, but I think I'm doing an alright job. That wasn't what I meant to do. Let's move this down to here. Now, does that look like it's heading towards Leeds? Yes, it does. Actually, that looks like it's heading. Let's just follow it and see where it goes. So far we've had 19 views. That's pretty good for the first time I've shown this on stream. I was actually planning on playing Airport CEO, but I need to watch a few more videos to work out how to play it. But I do know how to play this game, so I thought, why not? I enjoyed this game, so why not stream it? When it all comes down to it, this is my stream, so I like to stream videos I like to play, games I like to play. Otherwise, it's no point, is it? That's going to go down to Middlesbrough, which is not what we want. We want to head this way. So we're going to have to maybe deviate from the line, unfortunately. I didn't want to have to do that, but I don't want to go to Middlesbrough. I'm sure it's a lovely place, and if anyone lives there, I'm not meaning to disparage Middlesbrough, but I need to get down to Leeds. And if there's no train line to follow, I'm just going to go like this. Oops, I'm a little bit out here. I'm heading down towards Manchester here, so let's head back this way. So you just got to watch your distance, because you don't want to make the distance between the tracks, these points, too long, because otherwise it will tell you that the line is too long and then it will play up. So let's make a line out of Leeds going north. It's a bit of a turn there. I think when I finish the line to Newcastle, I think I'm just going to have a quick break between, and then I'll come back and finish up the line between Edinburgh, Newcastle, and Glasgow. I'm probably saying that really badly, and I hope my mum's not watching, but I have a doubt that that's going to happen. Right, so let's hope this is not too long. There we go. So there's our line linking Newcastle to Birmingham now. So after we've done this, we can now head to the continent. And of course, the first place we're going to head to is Paris. And then we're going to head up to the Low Countries, up into Scandinavia. And then we'll go back down this way and link the rest of the European cities up together. But I'm going to focus on the capital cities. If I focus on the other cities, it's going to take me forever to do. So at the moment, I'm just focusing on linking up Edinburgh and Glasgow as the last things. Then I'm just going to focus on capital cities. So I'm going to go out for a quick 5-minute break. If you get bored, please don't hesitate to hit that like button, and also just give a shout out in the chat box. Say, hey Noob Miner, and I'll say hey back. So I'll be back in 5 minutes. I'll just let it run like this, and then I'll be back. Alright people, I'm back. Thank you so much for waiting. Actually, I went, when I was out on my break, I was looking at my YouTube channel, and the last episode actually got 322 views so far, which is just extra. I can't say thank you enough. So we're now going to link Edinburgh, and might just link Edinburgh and Glasgow up first, and then come up to Edinburgh from Newcastle. I think that's what I'll do. So I'm hoping that this line here that I'm following takes us to Glasgow. It's going in the general direction of Glasgow. I think that takes you up to the airport. That takes you up to, I think that line will go up to Aberdeen. So we'll follow this line here. Actually, I think I needed to go, actually, I'm just going to go back. I think I need to go this way, actually. For some reason, I think I need to go this way. So this area here is dear to my heart, because this is where my ancestry comes from, for part of my ancestry comes from, because my mother was born in Edinburgh. So I haven't been there. I will one day go there. I'm a bit jealous. My best friend's been there, but oh, okay. So we're slowly getting this line in. So that's the two other Commonwealth cities, actually, Commonwealth game cities. I remember watching, I think, the opening ceremony when I was a kid of the 1986 Commonwealth Games in Edinburgh. I was about 14, because I'm a bit long in the tooth. I think we might be going too far south. Let's see. Oh yeah, it starts heading over that way. That's alright. Where does it branch out? Down here and across like that. Yeah, we're going in the right direction. The Newcastle to Edinburgh is going to be fun, because I don't know whether there's a line that goes from Newcastle to Edinburgh. That seems to be going back down again. Might be right though. Don't panic. I do like this mod that has the lines here though, I really do. makes it easier to follow the real train lines, especially if you don't know where the lines run. I mean, if you live in the area or you're a train enthusiast, I guess you'd know the general layout of the trains. I'm not a train spotter. I just and I don't travel trains a lot. Not nowadays. Not since I started driving. But I used to catch a train to work all the time. But they weren't. They were just city lines, Sydney line trains. Although they're very comfortable, very clean, relatively. Oh, there's a brake here. We've got to get rid of that because otherwise we're going to run into problems later on if we don't get rid of that brake. Cambuslang. Yeah, we're on the right track, guys. Definitely on the right track. So if we head this way, up here. Now later on down the track, I'll probably link up some more cities. Like I'll probably link up Aberdeen to Glasgow and Edinburgh, and also maybe Dundee and Perth, and Inverness. Inverness is going to be difficult though. There is a train track there. All right. So now we just got to link up Newcastle to Edinburgh. So is there a train line that goes... Oh, look, I think this train line does go up to Edinburgh. See, this one here? Goes to Berkshire upon Tweed, Eyemouth, wherever that is. No. So it goes this way. There's got to be a railway that links Edinburgh to... There's got to be. There's got to be a rail line that links Edinburgh to Dunbar. I think, if memory serves me that correctly, I'm pretty sure Dunbar is in Scotland. And I think that's the line there. Yes, it is the right line. Okay. Let's follow this. We want to go out this way. We don't want to do that because that stuffs things up. We do not want to make any mistakes because that will just stuff things up later on down the track when we're making our line. How far out can I zoom? There we go. That, I think we're on the right track now. I'm trying to keep to the curves, but it's proving a little bit difficult to do that. I've got to zoom out a bit more because otherwise it's going to take me forever. And I don't want to be streaming until midnight. Ay, caramba. It's a big, massive project I've actually set myself to do. But you know what? I'm going to finish this, and I hope that you come along for the ride to see how it goes. I think I stuffed up there, mate, guys. Stuffed up there. That's not too bad, that curve. Yep, we're at Dunbar. We're on the right track, guys. On the right track. I'm pretty sure Dunbar is in Scotland. It doesn't really tell you. It doesn't really show you the borders here. So I'm not quite sure whether it is or not, but I'm pretty sure it is. And if I'm wrong, please don't hesitate to tell me if you watch this later on down the track, or if you're watching now and you know where Dunbar is. If you're not watching from Australia and you know where Dunbar is, or even if you are Australian and you know where Dunbar is, let me know. It'd be awesome to be correct, to make sure that I'm not saying the wrong thing. I could fact check, but right now I'm in the middle of doing a line, doing a railway line, just in case I said the wrong thing then. That's not going to work. So, if you're watching right now, why don't you just let me know where you're all from, so that I know where my audience is from, and whether I know whether I'm not sure whether all my audience is from Australia or whether they're from out of Mozambique. It's amazing how many I get on here that say they're from Venezuela. Which is not. I think some of them are just having pulling my leg, and are actually students of mine. Hey, come on. You know how to play this game. Done it again. Did it again. You did it again. Okay, don't sing. I hope Kylie Minogue's not watching right now. You never know, she could be a railway enthusiast and she could be watching this. I know my other channel, my music channel, Stan Walker was one of my subscribers. I don't know whether any of you know who Stan Walker is. So you never know. Kylie could be one of my subscribers and I don't want to kill her song. I mean, I subscribe to her channel. Now, I'm pretty sure we're now in England because that looks like an English name. Berwick-on-Tweed. Sounds very British, doesn't it? Sorry, not British. It sounds very English. Because British and English are not the same thing. Now I don't know whether this stacks up to some of the other creators, but I'm trying my best, people. I'm not. Well, I do try my best anyway. $4 billion, people. This is costing us $4 billion so far. So it's a good thing I did keep this on play, keep this running while I was at work, because that's a lot of money, a lot of green stuff. Well, a lot of green stuff if you're in America. In Australia it's more a lot of multicolored stuff, sort of like a fruit salad. Our currency is like a fruit salad, all different colors. Actually, one of ours, our $100 note, is, some people call it a pineapple because it's the color of, it's a yellow color.
Hey.
Hello.
I got a question.
One second. Let me come out there. The stream doesn't have to hear the question. What is it?
Is there a way you can help me out to get Photoshop and stuff?
I can't even get Photoshop now.
Why?
Because I can't, we don't have access to it on our features.
Oh, really?
Really. We've taken off it. Use Canva.
No, it's not the same. It's
Okay,
just
you just have to pay for it yourself because we don't have a free copy anymore. We don't have free access. The department no longer has a license for it, so we don't have a free version.
yeah.
So, sorry about that, guys. Alright, so where was I? How are we going here? Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there. There we go. This should be better. We're at the maximum magnification now. Well, you can magnify, but you can't build at a higher level, and you end up making mistakes. And looking at how long this rail line is, I don't want to be making too much mistakes. Geez, imagine how much money we're going to be spending to build if we linked all of Australia, all of the different capital cities together, how much money would that cost us? This is $4 billion, and this is just Britain. Look at the distances in Australia. I hate to say how much money that's going to cost us if we were to do that. The whole thing is going to cost us trillions of dollars. Trillions of dollars to connect all the capital cities of the world up together by train. The distances are staggering. I mean, like I said, $4 billion right now, 5 billion now. Is that 5 billion? Yeah, 5 billion just in Britain. We're going to be paying a lot, but the more lines we make, the more money we make. So there is that. Come on, you can do this. We just stuffed up there. Trying to do a bit of a curve there. There, that's good. Hounding. That's very English sounding. I don't know why it sounds English sounding, but it just does. Yay, yay, yay. Aye. Stobswood. Where the hell is Stobswood? Oops. I don't want to get... Now I'm going to have people from Stobswood upset that I didn't know where it was. Because I didn't know where Crewe was. Now I'm going to have people upset that I don't know where Stobswood is. Now, that goes into Blythe. I don't want to go into Blythe. I'm sure Blythe is a lovely little place. But I don't want to go in there. I want to go to Newcastle upon Tyne. I wonder why it's called Newcastle upon... I guess it's because it's on the river. But is that the big Newcastle in England, or is there another is it called Newcastle on Tyne because there's another Newcastle in England? Or is it called Newcastle on Tyne so that it doesn't get mistaken for other Newcastles in other places, like Newcastle in Australia, for instance? Be very interested to find out why it's called Newcastle upon Tyne, other than the fact that it's on the River Tyne, I guess. Or is it upon the River Tyne? Is that why it's called? I don't know. Because Liverpool is not called Liverpool on Mersey or Liverpool upon Mersey. Or is it? And it's just not on the map. The things I think of. We're nearly there, guys. We're nearly there. Actually, we're going to have to do that. Is that Tyne? Is that Tyne? Does it tell you what river that is? No, it doesn't. I guess it must mean that this must be the Tyne River. Alright, so we built all of our rails. We've got all of our tracks linked up. We've got Edinburgh. So now what we'll do is we will build the blueprints, and then now we'll build our tracks. Please tell me that was I was doing underground. Oh, look at those lines I've done. So we're going to build Birmingham. Now first thing, we'll make the colour green, so it's like the other ones. Then it's going to be Birmingham to Glasgow. Birmingham to Glasgow. And then we're going to make it $10 and then 25 cents per kilometre. I something I've been doing wrong for ages, and I just discovered was I was actually going in and building trains one by one and then keep putting them on the line, but I can actually do this. And this is the train we want to use because it's a 350 kilometre an hour train, and all I need to do now is just put 20 trains on this track, and there's my new trains. Wait, I didn't. Okay, now I've stuffed up. Okay, yeah, that. Can anyone tell me what I've done wrong? I can tell you quite quickly what I've done wrong. So I'm going to have to sell all of these trains one by one. I'm going to have to sell these trains because I didn't put my my rail line down. Can I actually no, so that's a lot of money that I spent. I will get it back though. But I jumped the gun, guys. I jumped the gun. Anyone who knows or who plays this can tell me immediately what I've done wrong. But I did jump the gun. I should have set down the stops on the train. I needed to create stops on the line. It's not just building stations, you got to build the line as well, and that's what I've stuffed up. So hopefully I'm getting this money back, so that's okay. But I feel like an idiot right now. I gotta admit, I feel like a bloody idiot. But let's try this again. So we'll go to lines, and we'll go to Birmingham. Wait. Lines, and so we need to actually add stops to the line, so let's do that now. So of course our first stop is going to be Birmingham, then we're going to go up to Liverpool, and then cannot find path. This is what I was afraid of. I've stuffed up something. There must be a break in the line somewhere, and I've got to go and fix it. Alright, so I've got to look for a break in the line. Damn. It's going to be like trying to find a needle in a haystack. Alright, so let's not panic. We'll find this break in the line. We just got to trace our steps. Is that it? Is that the break? Let's go into tracks. No, that's not the break. Let's go all the way back and have a look. on the line to see what the problem is with it. I was afraid this might happen. Very afraid. So when it means there's a break, it means that when I was linking my lines, I must have made a mistake. So I've got to go all the way back and have a look at all of the line to see where the mistake might have been made. Hopefully it's only one break and not a number of them, and hopefully I can find it quickly, because I really do not want to put this line back in again. This is so annoying, guys. There it is. There's a wee bugger. The wee bugger. There is the wee bugger. See, I told you, it's just one little thing that could stuff it up. So let's try this again. And hopefully there's not another break, because I'll just cry like a little baby. There is. Alright, there is another break. Alright, so where was the other break? Alright, so let's get our tracks in. Where is it? Where is it? Ah dear. There we go. I think that's the last one. Hopefully it's the last one. Try this again. Hopefully this isn't going to be a common theme all the way through. Yes, that worked. Thank God. Yeah, this is looking promising. Very promising. Yes, this is good. Now we hope there's no problem on this line, because this one took forever to do. There is a problem. Alright, so we got to go back. We got to go back along this line and see where our problem is. Ay, caramba, dearie me. When I was building this, remember when I was saying I hope I don't make any mistakes? This is why I was hoping I didn't make any mistakes, because all you need to do is not link the line up, and you can't see it, but then you make the mistake and then you got to go back and fix it. So I just don't know where the mistake is, and whether there's only one mistake or two mistakes. Hopefully it's, there we go, that could be it, but we're not going to get too happy, because that may be another, there may be another one. So let's go back to Edinburgh and remember where this was. This was near Aberlady. Okay. Ah, that's good. That's good. Aye. Another problem. Let's go back along this line. The problem is it doesn't tell you where the problem is. You just got to go back along the line and check and see where you made the mistake. At least it's Britain and not Australia. Imagine linking up Cairns to Melbourne and then finding that mistake, and then finding you got a mistake and not knowing where the mistake is. There would be tears if that was the case. Right, so let's get this line in and hopefully it's fixed. Yes, it is fixed, guys. So let's go back the way. Back to Newcastle. Leeds. And Manchester. Liverpool. And that's it. Now we can get our trains on. Now I can be a smarty pants and I can put the trains on. So we got 20 of these high speed trains. They're Menachem Releva E, which is I can't tell where it was made. But they're 350 kilometers an hour. Fast. These ones are only slow. These, I think, anyway, were they the Australian ones? No. Okay, so let's purchase those. And they're going onto the track now. And there we go. Look at how many people are on waiting for a train here. We're going to have to get another 20 on. Because that's a lot of people. So let's get another 20 on the line. Hey caramba, how many trains am I supposed to put on this track? That's a lot of people waiting for a train. That's going to stuff me up. Waited too long. Nah, I'm going to have to put some more trains on the track. Wow. There we go. That's stopped now, I think. Let's go back to Liverpool. Can't believe the amount of people getting the train. That's a lot of people. That's better. That's much better. That's 60 trains on the one track. Wait, that's the morning. Now let's see how it goes as it gets into peak hour. No, that's perfect. That is perfect. All right, so let's have a look at our line and see how our line's going. Oh wow, that's making what? It's only been 2 or 3 days in operation and it's already made 6 million. That's going to be a big one. I reckon, guys, we've got a little bit more time. Let's have a look at what we've done in Sydney. But what I want to do is perhaps get a train line from Goulburn, sorry, from Campbelltown or Sydney to Goulburn. Now I did lay this track down already. I've laid, did I actually, that's running, yes. That's the metro line. I've actually extended that to Blacktown. So this runs from up here in the north here. I'll get the trains off the track so you can see, because that's very annoying. So that runs from up here, a place called Tallawong. It runs all the way down through the city and then down here. And eventually the whole metro line is going to end in Bankstown. But these aren't all the railway lines in Sydney yet. I still need to get the East Hills line. East Hills and Airport line. I still need to get the Bondi line out to Bondi Junction. I also need to get the Southern line down to Sutherland, or what's the Loftus, is it? Or is there a train station in here? I don't think this is the train station though. I think Loftus is the, oh no, or is it Waterfall? I think is the end of the line for the Sydney train. There's also the Cronulla line that I've got to do, that branches off from, I think it branches off from Sutherland. Oh yeah, that's the National Park line. That's not something I need to worry about. There's also the Olympic Park line, which is here, goes from Lidcombe and goes like a loop, and I think then there's the line that goes from Strathfield up to Hornsby here. So I've got a few more lines to do for Sydney, and then that will be finished. But these are the real lines too, guys. It doesn't look like the City Rail map that we've got, but that City Rail map is not exactly the way the line really looks. I got the I did the Schofields to Leppington line here. Like I said, I've already got the train stations here ready for the two lines, the southern line and the western and southern line. So that might see, I don't know how to split those two, so I think I might need to do a double track. Is there a double? I don't know whether I've done a, oh yeah, I've split the line here. So what I might do is I might just do inner west to Parramatta. So make a new line, inner west to Parramatta. To Parramatta. And then I'll have the trains going down to Campbelltown starting at Glenfield. Not Glenfield, starting at Granville. I'll make this $2, 25 cents per kilometre. And then, oh wait, I think I accidentally pressed the snipping tool. Whoops. Then I will make that blue so that it's the same colour line as all the other Sydney lines that I've got. Then we'll start from Central. I've got to really check my lines here. So Central. To Gibbon Street. That's Redfern. That's Newtown. Stanmore. Petersham. Lewisham, I think. I've forgotten what's what actually. I think I'm missing one. Then this is Homebush, Flemington. I think that's Flemington. Lidcombe, as I used to call it when I was a kid. The Auburn. I used to live there. I also got mugged there when I was a kid. When I was 17. That's Granville there. And then send that to Para. And then put 10 trains on that one. But we're going to make sure they're not these ones. They're going to make sure that these are the metro trains actually. Those of you who are Sydney-siders, these are metro trains that I'm using. Alright, so that's the line to Parramatta. Now, I know that the line runs from the city all the way to Granville, but I just don't know whether I can. Let's try and see whether I can do that. So, inner west to Campbelltown. Campbelltown. Alright. And then let's try this, start this again from I can't remember. Is it this line here? Like that. I didn't go back the way for the other line. I'll have to do that. So I hope they can use this same line. Otherwise we're stuffed. Alright, so this is where it gets iffy. If I'm not on the right line, I can stuff things up. then down to Marylands. Don't worry, I will change the colour. Oh wait, is there a problem? Houston, we have a problem. Let's have a look at what the problem is. Oh, there's no line there. Wait. I didn't connect the lines from Glenford down to Campbelltown. That's what my problem is, so I need to lay that track down to the other. Yes, that's a problem. That was not smart, was it? There's a bit of distance between Warwick Farm and Liverpool. Oh no, that was Liverpool and Glenfield. Liverpool and Kashula, I should say. Wait, is that wait, oh yeah, that's Minto. That's Lamia. I know I'm not exactly following the lines, but you know what, I couldn't be bothered. There. Alright, so that's the Campbelltown line. So let's get back to making that line. So let's do this. Oh wait, we've got to go in and we've got to... Do we have to blueprint that? No, it doesn't say anything about creating a blueprint. Nope, I think I should be able to do it. Let's have a look. Oh, wait, did I not connect? I thought I connected this. Ah, it's all not connected. Alright, so let's see now. Lines. Yep, that works now. That works perfectly good. Where are we? Minto, no, that's Kashula. Geez, I used to think that the trip from Sydney, this line was a long trip. No wonder, look at the distance between the railway stations. It is a long trip. No wonder people say Campbelltown's out so far. Because it is. Now go back like I didn't do with the other line. Uh-oh, I sucked up. At the wrong line. That matters, people. That does matter. It matters big time. Oh, I did it again. Whoops. And again. Try this. Finally. Now, make sure that we've got the right track. Now these are going to share this track, these two lines, so hopefully there's not going to be a problem with that. We hope. And that is Redfern. There. That's, oh no. Did I not put Redfern in there originally? No, I did. Oh, I got the wrong line. There, that's better. Perfect. Now, we're going to make that the same color as the other line. And then, oh, it's a different shade of blue actually. There. Then we're going to open it. Have some money coming from it. They're not going to travel for nothing. Actually, I did that before. I opened a line and people letting people travel for nothing. And then we'll whack 10 metro trains on that one. And then we've got to go back and fix up this line. Because remember, we didn't go back out. We didn't go back to Central. Or did we? Oh, I think it's going to go back out there anyway, isn't it? Let's do it anyway. And hopefully we get the right line. I hope this doesn't cause problems. Doing double, using this, all of using the same line, but we'll see. And then McDonald Town, then last but not least, Redfern. I think that's going to work. There we go. Rightio, let's have a look at our lines now. Of course, these new lines are not going to be getting that much, but look how much we've got from Birmingham to Glasgow. Again, our best line is the Sydney Metro. Let's have a look at stations. Now, I don't know where this one is. That's London. I don't know why this is the most popular train station. Most popular one in Australia is this one at Chatswood. You'd think it would be Central, but it's not. Coffee Zone. Yeah, I don't know where the next one is for Sydney. Epping Post Office, maybe. But yeah, although I think we might need to put more trains on the metro. So let's go the metro line, and I think we need to chuck on some more trains on the metro line, because there's a fair few people waiting there. At Epping, that's better. That's reduced the number. I think that's good. Alright, no, I think I've done enough tonight. Tomorrow, or the next episode, we're going to head over to the continent. We've linked every state, all of the cities I wanted to link in Britain via high-speed rail. Tomorrow, or next, like I said, next episode, we're going to head to Paris. We're going to go from Dover over to Calais and down to Paris, and we'll link up Paris to Paris to Brussels, to, well, it's supposed to be the capital city, so pretty sure The Hague is the capital city of the Netherlands. I think, but I don't know where The Hague is, or The Hague. I'll have to do my homework. I know Amsterdam is the most famous city in the Netherlands, but I'm pretty sure the capital is The Hague. But can I find where The Hague is? Or is The Hague in Amsterdam? I don't know. But anyway, people, I'm Noob-72. Wherever you are in the world, have a great morning, evening, or afternoon. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the 68 views. If you're watching this later on, don't hesitate to hit that like button, and of course don't hesitate to subscribe. It costs you nothing. All it means is that you'll be able to there's The Hague right there. You'll be able to be notified when I record again, and I'm planning on doing more streams of this, as well as making more episodes, standalone episodes. But hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Wherever you are in the world, have a great morning, evening, and afternoon. See you later, and take care. Bye for now, guys. Thanks for watching.